you guys? I am Patrick from Thingamavlogs.
And I'm Francis Dominic here from Instagram.
And recently, Attraction sent us to the premiere of Pirates of the Caribbean 5, Dead Men Tell No Tales. And we want to give you a little video review on what we thought of the movie.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, first of all, Pirates 5, how it fits into the franchise. I feel like this is a continuation of the first three.
Yes! That's what I was telling everyone.
I know. I honestly don't remember seeing the fourth one.
Yeah, I don't either. I just remember she was a Latina pirate, right?
It was like Penelope Cruz.
Yes!
Yeah, it was like On Stranger Tides, I remember the title, but like physically I don't remember seeing it, and I don't think you need to see the fourth one. It's definitely a continuation from the original three, which is good.
That's what I was telling everyone too. I was like, the 5 really ties up 1, 2, and 3, and 5 all together.
Yeah.
And 4 is just that filler episode. In like every
I think there's only one mention of 4. Apparently, this is not spoiler. This is a spoiler for the fourth one, but apparently in the movie, Blackbeard puts the Black Pearl in a bottle.
Oh yeah.
But they basically explain that in this movie. Yeah. So you don't need to. Barbossa's like, remember when Blackbeard put your thing in a bottle? Or like, okay, cool. He explained it. Because they know no one kind of saw it.
Essentially.
Yeah. So this movie, Dead Men Tell No Tales, I like how they added the slogan from the ride into the title.
Yes, I love that.
And it actually makes sense too. Because Captain Salazar.
Wow! Javier!
Captain Salazar, he actually like says like in the movie and explains like how that works.
Dead Men Tell No Tales was like a thing in like the whole pirates like world. Like it was like
So I like the fact that they took the slogan from the ride as a movie title, but also explained how it makes sense in the movie.
Yeah,
that was great. So now let's talk about some of the characters. Of course, we have our returning characters. We have Jack Sparrow, played by Johnny Depp, who's like the Jack Sparrow. He is still the same. Jack Sparrow. We have his crew back, his normal Mr. Gibbs.
He has some new people in there.
Yeah, but we still have the main like ones we remember.
And the monkey.
And the monkey, Jack the monkey. Yeah, Jack the monkee. We also have, speaking of, Captain Barbossa is back, who's also was in 1 through 5.
Amazing.
Yeah, Jeffrey Rush is amazing. Like, Barbossa is a great character. I think
he's such a great villain. I love him.
Yeah, I feel like he's as iconic as Johnny Depp.
Yes, definitely. Because he's been in all the 5 movies, like you said. Yeah.
And then we have Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley. However, if you're going to see this movie for Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley, don't. They do not have a lot of screen time. Orlando Bloom has about 10 minutes. Keira Knightley has much less.
Like 10 to 15 seconds.
So obviously if you've been following the press tour, she has not gone on the press tour, and there's a reason why. Because
she wasn't even like at the premiere.
Yeah,
she was just like, I only got paid 10-15 seconds.
Yeah, so they are in this movie, but if you're going specifically to see that, you're not gonna get.
You have to watch it for just the whole ambiance of pirates.
Yes. Of course, we have our new characters. We have Captain Salazar. He's a good villain. He's
such a fun villain.
Yeah, he's a fun villain. He's not. He's creepy, but he's also a little like there's like a little comedy with him. Same with, I think, Captain Barbossa's
always. His character's always a comedic relief.
Yeah. Same
like,
type
of as a villain.
Yeah. I mean, of course, it's Disney, so you can't make it too scary, but
or inappropriate.
I think it definitely harkens back to the Black Pearl, because we have our Barbossa was cursed, and now we have another cursed pirate. He's like fighting his own. There's a lot of curses happening in this movie. So besides Salazar, we also have Henry Turner, who is
Will Turner's son. If you guys didn't know that,
that's not a spoiler.
That's not a spoiler.
It was in the trailer.
It really was.
If you go on IMDb, you can look up Henry Turner. That's not a spoiler.
Literally the reason why that movie happened.
Yeah, and if it is a spoiler, you find out that within the first scene of the movie. Yep.
Papa. Oh wait, what did he say? Papa? I don't know.
Something like that.
This character was cool.
Yeah. And then we have Katerina. I think I like Henry and Katerina together. Yes. They remind me of
on-screen chemistry. Was just like
Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley's character. So that's why I like this movie as well, because it harkens back to the first 3 with Orlando Bloom.
It just links everything up together. And I really enjoyed that. That was my favorite part.
So those were some fun characters. I think they fit well into the story. I'm glad.
They did a good job. I feel as if it sets us up for the 6th one, if there was ever going to be a 6th movie.
Speaking of that, there could quite possibly be a 6th movie. Apparently, this movie is a Marvel movie because you're gonna want to stay after the credits.
Stay after the credits.
Because there's an after credits scene.
It is so worth it.
For a Pirates movie.
I think it's worth it.
It definitely leaves it open. So who knows? Who knows what will happen? Specifically with this movie, though, I thought the plot was fun. I think it was still simple.
I felt like it was all over the place.
Yeah,
in some sense.
In some spots, there were some spots where they tried to do multiple villains.
Yeah.
Like at one point, the English were like, "Ooh, we're the English. We're gonna do stuff." But then they just like went away. It was just like, okay, I guess they're not really a threat anymore.
I thought that Dead Man Tell No Tales was multiple like mini stories put into like one kaleidoscope of a pirate's film.
Of course, as with any Pirates movie, they're all after something. So everyone's heading towards this thing they have to get, and
I like that.
Things ensue.
You just have to watch it.
Of course, again with any Pirates movie, there's a lot of magical elements. We have the curses. We have
Greek mythology into it too.
Yeah, Greek mythology, some astronomy. Jewels,
obviously, and treasure.
Yeah, a lot of magical elements. If you've seen from the trailer, of course, there's like ghost sharks and stuff. So,
I really like that.
Yeah, ghost sharks are fun.
That was
but speaking of that, we can't have magical elements without CGI. And this movie was very CGI heavy.
It was very CGI heavy.
Which is like both pros and cons to it. I think with any Pirates movie recently, I mean, especially the third one had a ton of CGI as well.
It had to.
But I don't know. Especially with Captain Salazar's crew, it's entirely ghosts. Some of them only didn't even have bodies; they were just like floating hands.
I didn't know what was like the dark magical element that made them like that.
Yeah, they don't really explain it.
You just see, like in the trailer, you see these like wonderful like red clouds that like harness them from the back.
Yeah,
and then you see Captain Salazar like wake up.
And like, I don't know what happened, but I'll go with it.
Okay.
But speaking of that as well, CGI, we also have to talk about young Jack Sparrow. Because there's a scene where they flash back to the whole scene as you've seen in the trailer where we get...
Why everyone hates each other, essentially.
So we get a younger version of Jack Sparrow. And I thought the scene they show in the trailer with him like looking was fine. But when he had dialogue and stuff, it looked weird to me. What about you?
I wasn't really paying attention.
Okay. to me,
it was like the whole scene that was happening because I was like, it was young Jack, but it wasn't really young Jack. It was Johnny Depp's face still on the young Jack.
Person. So it's the same thing they used in Rogue One with Carrie Fisher and Princess Leia. Except it's extended. There's an extensive use here, and I thought. Some of the shots worked well, some didn't. Some didn't.
Definitely.
But overall, I enjoyed the movie. My favorite thing about Pirates is just hearing that score on the big screen. Of course, you have all your iconic Pirate score, and just hearing that with like some swashbuckling action is always...
Swashbuckling. Say that again, go.
Swashbuckling.
Do that hand movement too.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Overall, I give this movie... I put it on par with 2 and 3. I don't think
I love 3. 3 was like my favorite.
Really?
Yeah. Go Power! Keira Knightley!
I am a purist, of course. I don't think anything will return to the iconic stature of Curse of the Black Pearl.
Of course.
But I think it's a great... If you liked 1, 2, and 3, I think you'll like definitely enjoy 5. If you hated 4, check out 5.
Yeah. It's definitely worth checking out for sure.
A lot of fun. If you guys seen the movie, let me know down in the comments below. And thank you again to Attractions for sending us. And we will see you guys.
It was such a great time.
Soon. Bye.
Bye.